British business. It provides jobs, prosperity, the revenue that funds our public services. So between these two, whose policies will help that business flourish? They think they know. 100 chief executives today back David Cameron in an open letter to the Daily Telegraph.
The policies put in place to create the infrastructure, to create the right environment, to create the confidence and to create the investment platform that businesses need to thrive has been created by this government over the last 5 years, and we believe that's the right thing to do going forward.
Ed Miliband today promised effectively to outlaw 0 hours contracts. After 12 weeks, anyone will have the right to demand a formal arrangement. The growth of 0 hours contracts, he says, is a symptom of a business model that's not been working.
You see, the Conservatives really believe that as long as a few corporations and individuals at the top are doing well, the wealth will magically trickle down to everybody else. I think we've tried that experiment over the last 5 years and it hasn't worked. And we've seen falling living standards and falling wages and insecurity at work.
David Cameron, though, was hammering home his own message at a brewery in Wolverhampton. And yes, the boss here signed that letter too.
It's an unprecedented intervention by some of Britain's leaders of the best-known businesses, large and small, in our country, saying the Conservative long-term economic plan is working, it's generating jobs, and the Labour alternative risks the recovery and risks job losses.
At a garden centre down the road, thoughts are turning to spring and how to nurture the green shoots of recovery. So does Labour threaten Britain's recovery, or does a government have to do more to help spread the prosperity created by business? Between these two, who is on the right track?
I just feel that to vote the Labour in at this moment would be a disaster.
Why?
Because I've got any faith in them, to be quite honest. I think they're a bit of a rabble.
The business people are always going to be on the side of the Conservatives because they do tend to favour business more than they do the ordinary working man in the street sort of thing, you know, but I just feel more confident that the country's in his hands.
There's less people on the dole now, Conservatives are in, than when Labour were in. I mean, I feel Labour left us in a right mess.
Spring is coming and the election as well. And when it does, which one of these two will be left standing?